This your boy E. Wilson, and JTC is on the move right across from the great Euless Trinity High School, where we will be back next week to impact the students starting on 8 years. Wow, where has the time gone? I was thinking like when we first went in there, I had hair, but now my hair was gone back then. But we're super excited about that. Listen, let me see who's up here. B-Love, Golden State Warriors in the building. I'm at a standstill so I can kind of peek in and see what's going on. What's up, B-Love? Appreciate you, man. But listen, right across from the high school right now, just excited. Next year is going to be our 8th year of going in. And I really appreciate y'all logging in. And if you don't have time to watch the whole video, I'm going to try to make it short. But listen, we need y'all out here. We need y'all. But check it out. I just hope people are enjoying the videos I've been putting with our partnership over in Honduras, where hopefully I plan on going over there to see firsthand Heaven's Reach Ministries and the clinics that they're building to meet needs over there for people who don't have the finances to get the proper medical treatment, or for the doctors who don't have the equipment. You know, you could be a mechanic, but if you don't have no tools, I'm sorry, you can't fix no cars. So they're doing a great work. I think there's one more video we got to post with the movement that's going on over there in Honduras. So stay tuned for that. Also, letters are still coming in for the prison. I'm still writing. I'm not catching up. That's a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is that I'm not catching up. The good thing is that letters keep coming in. So as I send them out, more letters keep coming in. I'm trying to get to the point where there's no more letters, but that has not happened. But letters are still circulating. Men's lives are being impacted. Quite a few of them are getting out, and we're excited that they want to connect with us, that we can make sure that these guys, you know, have a good shot out here and that they're productive. They may be moving in your neighborhood. They may have a mama in your neighborhood. We want to make sure that when they come out, they're an asset to whatever community they go into. And for the guys who have gotten out, that have contacted me, that I know personally, all 3 are doing great. So I'm just excited about that. Not only we're changing lives while they're behind bars, but when they get out, we can see the fruits and let us know that this thing is working. So thank you for all those who just support the JTC prison movement. Now, going back into the high schools, I've been posting videos of what some of the students have been saying about the impact we're having on their lives. And my big thing has always been, you know, we want to make sure lives are being changed. If we're not making sure lives are being changed, we can shut this thing down today. We can get rid of all the shirts and JTC stuff because it's irrelevant if lives are not being changed. That's how we started this thing almost, I keep saying 9 years, but we're coming up on 10 years in February, and that's what we will continue to do to make sure that we're changing lives. As long as lives are being changed, I don't have a problem with we posting videos and selling t-shirts and hats and all that stuff and you know, getting donations from our supporters. Cool. But if we're not, listen, I'll tell people in a minute, listen, stop donating. Don't even worry about it. It's not working no more. Don't waste your time, because I will not waste your time or your money. So we appreciate everybody who's ever done anything for JTC to help us to get to where we're at right now, because it's too big. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than the people that are involved. You know, it's really touching lives, and we really don't know. I get a lot of inboxes on sometime through text or through Messenger on Facebook saying, yeah, man, that video was right on, or appreciate what you're doing, or even especially my people at American Airlines. Oh man, forget about it, because you know I spend a lot of time there. You know, I have a job, you know, so for my people at American Airlines, man, they're like at the top of the list, man, because they have been so encouraging, so supportive. You know, I mean, listen, hats off to my people at the DFW and around the system, because there's the people around the system that order stuff from us and all that good stuff. So listen, I'll get back to that in a minute, but we're excited about going back into the schools. Impact. I got some notes here because I don't want to miss nothing. Let me see here. Now, okay, let me get to the other part now. We're talking about JTC gear. You know, as you can see, I got the JTC new headbands on. These are better than the last headbands. I'm not saying this because we're selling them, but they're better than the last ones. And some guys actually at my job want some, and so we put a big order in. So I'm gonna be posting the pictures with the headbands. We got new towels. This is for my boy Rodney True Story Hunter. We got new towels in. He was teasing me last time. He said the last JTC towels was like washcloths. He was teasing me. So, true story, this is for you. We got new JTC towels in. We got new shirts that are in. We got some blue ones coming in. These ones just came in with the inspirator on them. Off the chain. Nice quality shirts. We're excited about it. I'm going to be putting these pictures out on Facebook, but I'm going to be inboxing folks. Why am I going to be inboxing you? Because a lot of times when we post stuff, people don't see it. It gets missed and all that stuff. And one of the best ways I've been able to communicate with people is to inbox them. So listen, don't worry. If you ain't got no money, you can't get a t-shirt or whatever. I don't want you tripping. It's not that kind of a party. But I'm going to be inboxing folks. I'm going to be inboxing. We got a lot of gear that we need to move. A lot of hats. A lot of these headbands just came in. A lot of hats. A lot of hats that we got, visors that we got, other t-shirts. We still got polo shirts. We still got other towels, and so we still got a lot of water bottles. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to move. I'm just sharing with you, being honest. If you look at JTC's track record, you won't see where we've had fundraisers. I think we had 1 or 2 fundraisers over the 9 years. Well, how do you do what you do out here? I'm going to tell you how we do. We got people who donate, and we got people who buy gear. So gear for us is a biggie, because when we buy the gear, we need to move the gear. So we got a lot of gear. So I'm going to be inboxing folks. We're really going to be pushing the gear thing. So I'm just letting you know now, man, why pushing the gear? Because we need to turn it into money. You know, we need to be able to buy more gear and then use the profits to go ahead and help some more lives. That's what this is about. So the gear is one of our biggies. So I don't want you to run past it like, oh man, they're just selling gear. That's nice. No, it ain't nice. We need to move it. So if you ain't getting it for you, maybe it's for your nephew, for your kids, for your wife, for the family members, some of y'all coach teams. Maybe it could be for the teams. It could be a good way to communicate with the teams about the importance of having a productive conversation and making it a good one. So there's all kinds of ways. So maybe it's not for you. And I've had people that have shared with me, why don't you get this? Or why don't you get that? Well, we got to make sure it's cost effective. Because if we got to order 20 pieces of shirts, for one person to have 2 shirts, it's not cost effective. We're not into gear. We're into ministry. We're into helping people. We're into outreach. But the gear is one of the main things. Now, if we got so many people buying gear and we moving the gear, then we can go ahead and get specifics. Okay, we're going to get this, we're going to get that. And we'll have some leverage that if stuff doesn't sell right away, we'll be all right. But it's no sense for us to get 20, 30 shirts and, 20 of them is sitting. We sold 10. That's not productive over the long term. So I'm really going to be pushing the gear because it needs to go, and it's something for you to have. You can give it as a gift. Thanksgiving's coming. You give it as a Thanksgiving Christmas gift. I don't want you to wait till Christmas now, because we got still too much stuff to move now. But y'all feel me on this. The gear has been one of the main ways for us to raise funds and to keep this logo circulating around the world. I've had guys tell me, I was on the airplane and somebody was asking me, what was that? And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about people who buy the gear and wear it, whether it's in your house, it's in the cabinet. You come out and get a water bottle at the cabinet, you give them a JTC water bottle. Yeah, what is this? Oh, JTC, join the conversation. They do a lot of outreach. They go to the website. You never know what that can turn into. So this gear is multi-purposeful. It makes you look good because we try to make sure it's nice and presentable. At the same time, it's a conversation starter. So I'm going to be inboxing folks. I'm letting you know now. It's going to be tedious, but we got a lot of gear that we need to move so we can keep buying more gear and bringing more gear and keep it circulating. And I believe that the gear that we get is pretty quality. If somebody has an issue with something that, like people have had, a bag tore, whatever, we swap it out, change it out real quick, because we want to make sure that the stuff you get is good. Though this is not our specialty, we want to make sure it's good. So listen, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Let me see who I got here. Oh, Zuri. What's up, Zuri? Mike Will, New York City. What's going on, Mike? Listen, if y'all ain't heard the video you just logged on, you could, rewind it, share it. But we're making a big push with JTC. We got more prisons we want to get into, We're hoping that even more doors for schools that are going to open up we want to get into. But none of this stuff is free. It costs, whether I'm off of work, taking time off of work, or whatever I'm doing, or the volunteers that do what they do, this stuff costs. And so we're really going to be pushing the gear. So for those of you to know, usually when you're logging on, JTC has impacted you. We post something, we put a picture out, we put a video out, we shot on location somewhere that people have been drawn to the movement of what we're doing, and we're so honored and we're so appreciative. Even if you never bought none, even if you never donated, you clicked a like, you made a comment, you might have said something to me that caused me to shoot a video because of something you said. It all works to keep the JTC moving. So listen, share this video. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna shut it down right now because I probably have an update video coming real soon. Also, we're gonna be posting more videos, but we appreciate y'all. Enjoy your day. If I can give you any kind of a word, it ain't deep. Listen, if you're watching the video, you're alive. Somebody will say, well, okay, I needed another miracle than that. No, 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 no. You could be dead and in the ground. You're alive. Enjoy the day. It's your time. So whether you're at a job, you may be on somebody else's dime, but it's your time. Enjoy your day. Keep the stress down, man. And if you just take the motto and just say, you know what? If I have a conversation today, I'm gonna make it a good one. That don't mean that you may agree with the person, but when the conversation ends, you want to have gotten something out of it. It's nothing worse than having an argument with somebody or getting into a conversation, and after it's over, all you are is frustrated. In my book, it's not a good conversation. So if you're going to have a conversation today, which I know you had some, you got to ask yourself, were they good ones? And if not, the next one you have, make it a good one. Go encourage somebody. You know, listen, somebody's dealing with something way worse than what you're dealing with. So, you know, you never know. So, E. Wilson right here, you was texting reminding you, going to have a conversation. We're going to be back in this school next year. It's 8 years rolling strong. Make it a good one. More excited than ever. I'm out.